Hi, it's Pinky here. I just want to talk about all the advice you get bombarded with and how do you deal with all that noise swimming around in your head? All that noise out there, and you're so connected to your baby. It's the chemistry of attachment. You're connected to your baby, and you want to do the right thing by your baby, and intuitively you will. But that noise can really get in your head and annoy the crap out of you and make you doubt yourself. So what do? I've got three questions you can ask when you're a bit uncertain about advice. You can filter it. You do need to trust yourself, and often just holding your baby, blocking out the noise, taking some deep breaths, and talking, thinking, what am I feeling? How do I feel? Not what do I think, but what do I feel right now? Do you feel comfortable? Do you have some tightness in your tummy or your chest and thinking, I just couldn't do that to my child? Whatever advice it is, because we'll be getting advice about baby sleep or baby feeding. Usually it's around, there's so much advice around baby sleep, isn't there, that's just not always helpful. And you feel like you might be doing the wrong thing, and you're starting to feel uncomfortable thinking, well, I couldn't train my baby. I can't leave my baby to cry. I don't want my baby to be left alone in a room, whatever. What you do is you filter this advice and you go, is it safe? Is it respectful? And does it feel right? Now, when we talk about safety, there's complete black and white safety. Like, is this cot safe? Is this environment safe? Is this sleep advice safe? Is this feeding advice safe? You can do that quite logically when you go and explore, is this safe? But does my baby feel safe when I do this? When I try this new way of being with my baby, does my baby feel safe? This is what we want to do. We have a Stone Age baby in a space age world. He might be in a safety standards approved cot with a monitor on the wall. But if he's in his own room and he doesn't know where you are, or you've gone down to make a cup of tea and you've left your baby in a room by himself, he may not feel safe because he doesn't know that there's not predators. He's a Stone Age baby, and he doesn't know that there's not going to be a lion or a tiger or a bear that's going to come and get him if he's left all alone. He wants to be with you. So he's feeling anxious. He's not feeling safe. And he might be communicating that to you by crying. And you've been told, oh, well, you can leave him to cry for X number of minutes, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or I don't know, there's a book out there that says something like 39 minutes. So, where was that one plucked out of? Somebody's right ear? Possibly. There's no evidence around how long it's safe to leave a baby to cry. And this is, again, where your intuition comes in. You know whether your baby's crying because you know why your baby's crying. A cry is a cry is a cry, but you know whether it's red flag, urgent, get there quickly because this baby's really upset, or he's working up to a cry thinking, whoa, where are you all? I really want someone to come and help me. And so, is he safe? Does he feel safe? So is it safe? Is it respectful? We do a lot of things to babies and small children without necessarily thinking it through. How would you like to have your legs whipped up in the air and your pants pulled off without a please or a thank you? Hey, talk to your baby about what you're going to do. This is respect, and respecting your baby's feelings too. So is it respectful? Is it intrusive? How would you like to be just woken up out of a sleep because the clock said it was a certain time and it was time for your meal, and somebody just put a bowl of food in and started shoveling it into your face? That's not very respectful either, is it? So it's about, whether it's feeding, whether it's sleeping, whether it's changing your baby, whether it's about body awareness and permission to, feel safe in their own body and their own space. Is it respectful? And the other thing is, does it feel right? Does it feel right for me in here? Because with all that noise going around, you might have ruled out, yes, it could be safe. I could do this respectfully, maybe. But does it feel right? And if there's any advice you read, you hear, you see, you're told, whether, I don't care if it comes from me, if it doesn't feel right for you, for your baby and your child, because you're an individual, your baby's a unique little person, and sometimes what feels right for one of our children isn't necessarily right for one of the others. So does it feel right for you? And if it doesn't feel right, step back. It's okay. You can either ditch that advice or you can modify it, or you can think, look, maybe this would work in a few weeks or a few months, but right now, this isn't what my baby needs, and it isn't what I'd feel comfortable doing with my baby. So, just work it out, trust yourself, because you do know, you are the expert about your baby. So, filter that advice. Is it safe? Is it respectful? And does it feel right for us?